Hey everybody, welcome to the Armory today. Today we're going over a quick discussion of the problem we had with the 270 rifle that I built, and this one's got me kind of just scratching my head. I'm kind of all over the place on thinking about what went wrong with this break-in. So I wanted to show you the ammo. So what I've got is a brand new box of 270 Winchester Federal, 130 grain, nothing special. It's off the shelf. And while I was shooting it in the video, I showed you this, and that is what was happening while I was shooting it. The primers were completely coming out of the case. Now, we've got a lot of them that stayed in place, and there really is no sign of overpressure at all. It looks just fine, just the way it should be. I did not feel any signs of overpressure, but you can see the primers were completely blown out of the case, and they actually started falling out of the action of the gun and into the magazine while I was shooting, and that was concerning. So this is they're not reloads. They're there's the lot number. They're off-the-shelf, brand new Federal ammunition, and I saved one just to show there's nothing at all abnormal about it. It does appear that there's some sort of sealant in the primer, but really there's nothing at all out of the ordinary with these cartridges. So let's look at the target. So here's the targets I had. I had it set up at 50 yards just for break-in, not trying to do anything but see how she was looking on paper. And although I'm a little disappointed with this, it does also show some pretty extreme vertical stringing on every group. Now, the horizontal seems to be fairly okay, definitely within the workable range, but we're getting a lot of vertical stringing, and to me that is a sign that pressure and velocity were kind of all over the map, especially at 50 yards. Getting some pretty extreme climb out of it. But the gun never had any signs of overpressure, never felt any difference in recoil, never had any adverse signs from the gun that anything was going wrong, except when the primer started popping out. And it only popped out on 7 cases out of a box of 20. Only 7 cases. Only a third of the box was popping those out. So that was kind of concerning to me, and obviously I'm really not happy with the vertical spread on the shots. So I've went ahead, I've got brand new brass and all the components, and I've made up some really good hand loads to see, just make sure that it's not anything with the gun that's doing this, and I really don't think it is. I shot the first groups with the rifle with a different ammunition, and it all shot just fine, and that's how I got it onto target. And then I switched to the Federal and got these results with primers blowing out. So I don't think there's anything wrong with the gun. I really think there's something wrong with the ammo, with the Federal ammo. And I've been using Federal for a long time. They make really, really good ammo, really top-notch ammo. Myself and my shooting partner's used Federal ammo in his 308 since he bought it, and never had any issues. But you never know. It could be a bad batch, could be any number of things. Now, the other symptom it was having was it was not wanting to feed very well. And what was happening is the bullet would come up and it would just nose straight up and not feed into the chamber. There's the caps in the magazine. And to me, I'm not quite sure what is going on, but as you can see, there's the other issue, is the extractor doesn't always grab firmly on the rim of the case. So we got a little more tuning we need to do with the 270, and I've got the ammo made up. So we're going to take this to the range. We're going to verify that the gun has no problem shooting and grouping. And I've also got another extractor just to see if maybe there's something wrong with this extractor as it is. So I'm going to swap the extractor out, and we're going to see how good we can do. So I will catch you guys at the range with this rifle.